Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Monday. Happy Monday evening. So listen, remind me to go over the borrowing and lending strategies for Kinetic markets, okay? I did a whole live stream this morning and didn't cover the borrowing and lending for my guy Dan Rocky. The borrowing and lending strategies. Remind me, please. Remind me to do that. How many guys are watching Monday Night Football right now? How many guys are watching that Monday Night Football right now? My son is an Eagles fan, so giving me the business, as I like to say, of my New York Football Giants. Please remind me to go over borrowing and lending strategy. It's a pretty well-known strategy in DeFi for my guy, Dan Rocky, on Kinetic Markets, which is on Flint Networks. All right, let me make sure. Remind me to share that, please. Michael Marchese is in the building. How are you, bro? How are you, my friend? Michael says, not me getting ready for tomorrow. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I was like, I got to do this live stream because I did not cover, Michael. I did not freaking cover the borrowing lending strategy for my guy, Dan Rocky. And I said I was going to do that. We had kind of a little bit more of a back and forth than I thought I was going to have with my guy, Property Rich. So, yeah, did not cover it. You tired, huh? Michael says, man, tired. I hear you, bro. I hear you. What's the market going on right now? Bitcoin under 58K? Not that I'm waiting, but is it under 58K? That would have been sweet. A little 57 BTC, that would have been sweet. Would have been sweet. I don't know, man. I listened to him, Dan Rocky. Yeah. Dan, smart guy. It's 57? Some people keep talking about this 47K. What's up, my CoinGecko? Where did my CoinGecko go? All right. Let's pull it up. Michael says it's 47. I mean, 57. People are calling for 42K BTC, which is interesting. 57.8. Is that correct? I mean, that's what it was like. It was 57.8 this morning when we did the live stream. Solana still 130, huh? Still 130. Yeah, 57.8. Interesting. All right, cool. Got to make sure I cover that. Okay, that's good. Got to make sure I cover that, man. Go with some Crypto X stuff. So listen, Flare Network's big announcement is leaving the community disappointed. But why, though? Why is the community disappointed? I'm trying to understand. That's the challenge. We're inverting that 90-10%, that 90%, 10%. You invert that the other way, that's the challenge. So, yeah, I was a little alarmed to see that people were disappointed about the announcement. Thought it was going to be F assets. Apparently, turns out the announcement was version 2 of the FTSO. Interesting to see people's comments. Interesting to see people's comments. Really, really is. But that's the danger of inverting that 90-10. Things like that, in my opinion. Right? In my opinion, that leads to that kind of frustration. Right? People want F assets. They want this thing mooning. They want this thing going now. They want price discovery now. And that's the promise. That's the challenge with the promise of something. It's a promise of a thing. And people want to start for where we're going. They want to start here. They don't want to start from where we are. It's a big challenge sometimes. Big challenge sometimes, Michael Marchese. For sure. It really, really is. Okay, so I'm going to go to the market real quick. I'm going to get into some X stuff. Robbie Kiyosaki. Robbie Kiyosaki doesn't hold punches, bro. We'll cover his post as well. And then we'll get into the borrowing and lending. So we're going to go CoinGecko, Robert Kiyosaki's post. and then borrowing and lending. Let's do it. Pookie Pookie's in the building. How are you, my friend? You guys didn't think I was too hard on my guy, do you? On Property Rich. I wasn't trying to be hard on him. I just wanted to clarify the comments because I felt like he was not understanding what I was based on his comments. He wasn't getting the big picture that I was trying to share or get across, the big message to it all. I mean, if he's got it, cool. Then we just agree to disagree. But I felt like maybe he wasn't getting it. All right. So CoinGecko first, then Robert Kiyosaki post, then Dan Rocky's little borrow lending strategy. Just so I can say that I did go over it like I promised. I know dudes are like, listen to my live stream today. Dude, you said you were going to do that. You didn't do it. All right. So let's do it. Pookie said, nope, just been having a discussion. Thank you. Michael says, yeah, he'll be okay. Indeed. Right. That's what we do, a little back and forth. Most important part is just like acknowledge the comments, right? You can't, people comment, you gotta get in there. You gotta get in there as a content creator. You can't just be ignoring it. That's not cool. All right, so CoinGecko. All right, so I refreshed this thing. So let's go over real quick. According to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap in the last 24 hours is down 1.5% and is currently at 2.11 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is over 54%. Bitcoin is currently trading at $57,897 again. And on the 30 days, it's down 2.6%. Ethereum is trading at $2,279 again. And on the 30-day, it is down 12.6%. Solana is trading at $130 again. Good night. And on the 30-day, it's down 7.5%. XRP is trading at 58 cents again. And on the 30-day, it's up 3.1%. Well, how about that? The market, fam, I mean, what are you going to say about it? The market is just doing what the market does. 50% on the 30-day. That means I could have got some of that FET token for half of that price. Sui $1.05, 25%. I'm stuck on what I want to do, but I'm going to make a move tonight. Hopefully. It's already 9:40. I don't like late night sleepy decisions. So there it is, fam, right? I mean, the market, it's just doing what it does. It's interesting to see Phantom doing well. New blockchain called Sonic. Interesting. Kind of an OG in the space. Interesting to see it. I mean, I don't know what you would call it, doing well, still in the game. So there it is. There it is, fam. All right. So Robert Kiyosaki next, right? Let's cover this post real quick. Guy just, he's funny. He doesn't hold punches, man. Robert Kiyosaki doesn't mix words. Says here, boomers coming out of retirement looking for jobs, hoping to get back to work. Why? Says he had dinner with a boomer friend. He said many boomers are coming out of retirement because inflation has eaten away their 401k. They can no longer afford to live on their nest egg. Don't be a loser, says Robert Kiyosaki. Always remember Rich Dad's lessons on fake money. Lesson number 1, when the Fed prints money, the rich get richer. Poor and middle class grow poorer. Why? Printing fake money causes assets such as gold and silver and Bitcoin to rise in price. Printing fake money also causes food, fuel, and fun to go up in price too. That's why boomers are coming out of retirement. The nest egg is filled with fake assets and fake money. Don't be a late in life loser, says Robert Kiyosaki. Saving fake money and fake assets. Be a young and rich retiree who is financially free because you saved real assets, gold, silver, Bitcoin. Robert Kiyosaki. All right, so where's Dan Rocky's post? Here it is. Here it is from Dan Rock. A little borrowing lending strategy. Again, it's an old strategy, but some of you guys might be new to DeFi, don't know it's essentially something what we call looping in the DeFi world. But let's share what Dan Rocky has to say here. Kinetic markets, borrowing and lending strategies. What is the best strategy? What is immensely popular at the moment is placing SFLR in the lending pool. This itself is not so attractive because of low interest. But the trick is to borrow stable coins for it. Deposit SFLR as collateral, borrow stable coins, and then place that borrow stable coins back into the lending pool. So, yeah, right now it's kind of a challenge getting these stables, isn't it? That way you will earn an additional close to 40% APY on lending those stable coins. So it's not necessarily the loop, because the loop is really deposit SFLR, borrow stables. With those stables, buy more SFLR, deposit that SFLR again, and then borrow more stables. So anyway, strategy. And then place that borrow stables back into the lending pool. That way you will earn an additional 40% APY, close to 40, on lending those stable coins. And that's why, they're having to raise this cap, keep trying to raise this cap. It's hard to get these stables because the APY is so high on them, even though APY has changed. So you keep earning 44% for the SFLR. It's not staking. Well, it's liquid staking. So the SFLR liquid staking, and close to 40% on the borrow stables you supply back for lending, keeping the health factor high so you have low risk. In other words, you can't be borrowing up to the limit on them stable coins, right? Reference your collateral, right? You want to ease your way into that borrowing. You don't want to borrow the max limit. Not good, because the SFLR goes up and down in price. So you don't want to do that. You can get yourself in bad health situation. So keep your 40%, keeping the health factors high. So if you have low risk, some people would probably say the same as free money. All right. So no wonder the borrow cap is always running out so fast. So most of the time, this strategy is not available yet. Kinetic will open up for higher cap with time, but right now it's keeping a cap to keep the market balanced. Let's go over to Kinetic real quick and see what's going on there. I know it's felt. I know they did it again and they raised the cap, but it goes real quick. Switch to flare. Okay. Do I want to? All right, let's do this. I don't want to connect with that wallet, but that's fine for now. We just want to kind of see that whole borrow thing. Taking 129 for that jewel. Why can't I? Okay, here are the markets right here. SFLR, stable coins. It's 35% now. If you supply USDC, it's 35%. You supply USDT, it's 31%. Now, if you got, some dirty, nasty fiat somewhere, you can just deposit that and earn the APY as well, right? You can just got some dirty, nasty fiat. In fact, I got some dirty, nasty fiat, like 100-something bucks or so, that I could just deposit here, because I bridged Sparkgate. I used Sparkgate, really, Siege? SparkDex and Stargate. Yeah. So anyway, I bridged using Stargate. A couple of nights ago, I bridged some USDC over from Ethereum to Flare Networks. But I did it on my one of my Ledger wallets. Yeah, I did it on one of my Ledger wallets, so I don't know how that's going to work. you know, you don't want my ledger wallet. So, but anyway, yeah, I did. I bridged over just to like 150 bucks of USDC. I could supply it here, earn some APY. And by doing that, I would earn some, eligible for the RFLR as well. But what they're saying is, what Rocky is saying is you could deposit the SFLR as collateral, borrow against that collateral if you want to do that. But again, are these caps reached? I think they are. 999,000. Yeah, so they're both reached. They're both. Borrow cap is 1 million. It's at 995,000. So I think they're reached here. I think they're both reached 454, 454. Hey, USDC Kinetic minted. Collateral factor 90%, 313,000. Again, you supply SFLR, you can borrow against that, or you can just deposit USDC. I should probably try that and see. But anyway, maybe I'll try that while we're on the live stream. Let's see if I can just directly, let me see, deposit some bridged USDC. Let's see. Again, it's not on this wallet. So let me do this USDT. It says a proven supply. I wonder if it's going to work. I don't have, I don't know. It'll probably work. I just want to see if, what do I got here? I got my test wallet going on here. I guess it wouldn't let you do this approved supply if it was maxed out, right? I'm thinking that's right. But anyway, that's the strategy. Maybe I'll play around with it a little bit later during the live stream. That's my test wallet here with like 35 bucks here. Rocky's in the building. How are you, my friend? No DAI or BK Entertainment here. That's right. Yes, sir. Michael McCases has siege. I thought you were doing Dan Rocky. Stay on track, bro. I'm doing it. This Dan Rocky. Now, listen. This is depositing FLR, SFLR, and borrowing stables. But I just think that, but I think the collateral is done, right? So let me just lend. I got a little SFLR here. I'm gonna deposit it. I don't think he can borrow. All right. I don't think he can. Yosef is in the building. How are you, my friend? All right, let me see. Right? Because I think the cap is reached. Pretty sure. Am I reading this the wrong way or no? I mean, 999,000, 95,000. Is that reached or no? Oh, God. Let's just think it is. But again, by the way, I tried to repay a freaking loan, couldn't repay the loan, man. I don't understand what's going on with that. I borrowed deposit SFLR and how much SFLR? I got like 140 SFLR. How much is that? Like $5? $2. They can't borrow anything with $2, man. They can't borrow anything. What are you gonna borrow? Like 50 cents? This is how you could tell. You could just hit the borrow thing. That's how you can tell. And if I hit USDC, what is it going to say? You can't click borrows. Yeah, you can't click borrow. I guess that's the way to tell that it's totally locked up. Is that right? I think so. Health factor, limit 27. So any amount I put in here, see, that to me tells me that, yeah, it's tapped. It's tapped for borrowing. If you want to do that strategy. 35% up for stables is pretty good. Um, that's pretty good. Like for me, if you had some excess stuff, if you got your positions good, you feel like your portfolio is straight, you know, then maybe you do something with your stables. Okay, so we got that. We went through that. The next thing is, what's up with the community not being so excited about the news from Flair? Apparently, there were some people bummed out. Why? Why would people be bummed out? They wanted a different kind of announcement from Flair Network. So you guys got the word that the announcement that Flair um, told everybody to stay tuned for was essentially the upgrade to the FTSO. And apparently people were just not, not excited about that. I don't understand it. Why would you not be excited? Let's listen to Davis Brooks, what he has to say about that whole thing. Davis Brooks here says, focus is Flare ecosystem. I've seen him do some posts. He says this, to the Flare community, the FTSO version 2 and sentiment. I understand the high expectations surrounding Flare and the FLR token. But trashing the team and expressing disappointment over news that doesn't meet price appreciation expectations isn't healthy for anyone, isn't helpful for anyone. This is again, and in my view, you got, if your portfolio is weighted last 6 months, last 9 months, last 12 months, if it's weighted 90% in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, how you feeling right about now? Bitcoin's up 200%, Solana's more than that. I mean, right? And even if you got 10% in Flare for every $100 you got 10, and FLR tokens every month, every 2 weeks. Portfolio feels okay. So there isn't a need, there isn't this rush, this anxiety-ridden days of disappointments, right? But if you were all in on FLR, when I say all in, I'm talking about the inversed portfolio, right? When you have more coins than you do Bitcoin, Ethereum, and or Solana, maybe Bitcoin, Ethereum, Maker. Maybe Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Maker. I don't know. Maybe feel a certain kind of way. You maybe feel a little different. This is the challenge, again, in my view, of the portfolio of expectation, not proven itself. This is of expectation. And so every little thing has to be this big thing that, remember the 2017 days where any announcement, any news, whatever, Coinbase listings, remember all that stuff? stuff would just skyrocket 50, 60, 70, 80, 100%. Coinbase listings, Binance listing, any kind of positive new partnerships. Remember? Remember that? Having a portfolio weighted the right way, in my opinion, helps to relieve oneself of those kind of anxiety days. All right. So anyway, let me continue on. It says, I understand the high expectations surrounding Flare and the FLR token, but trashing the team and expressing disappointment over news that doesn't meet price appreciation expectations isn't helpful for anyone. Constructive feedback is valuable, but feeling let down, quote unquote, simply because the release isn't the magic price driver some hoped for, isn't good for the community. Investing in crypto is not easy, and it's important to recognize that it bears similarities to investing in startups. Key words there is investing. FTSO version 2 is a massive leap forward and shouldn't be overlooked just because it isn't F assets. The delay of F assets is directly tied to the release of the FTSO version 2, which means F assets are right around the corner. The Flare Networks team is relatively small. And while they hold high expectations for themselves, getting frustrated with them for not delivering exactly what you want is, frankly, misguided. I have nothing but respect for the team and look forward to the upcoming release of F assets. Yeah. And as hard as the team tries to fight it, tries to block out noise, those kind of trashing the team, expressing feelings of being let down. I saw one guy say, why do you keep announcing the announcements? Someone else responded, well, if they didn't announce the announcements, then you would say they don't communicate with the community. So it's a lot of, it can be challenging for that team if they're paying attention to these posts, right, from people who just don't understand. And God forbid Flare Network team rushes to do something. And F assets don't work the way they're supposed to work. FTSO V2 is a game changer as it enables significant conservation of chain resources, inclusion of non-crypto assets. Interesting. On demand, rapid updates for specific assets. On demand. The continuation of a decentralized reward structure. The continuation. Doubling the speed to 90-second epochs with potential to be even faster. The team is delivering, and this update is essential for advancing Flare in the right direction. I have been focused on my studies and look forward to connecting with more of you soon. Let's ride the journey of data together. Congratulations to the team on the release of FTSO V2. Well said, Mr. Brooks. Well said. Again, we're all on a journey to becoming a sophisticated investor. It's hugely important to understand that. Flare Networks responded to Mr. Brooks's post and said, we generally appreciate the kind words. Mr. Brooks, FTSO V2 supports Flare's vision as the blockchain for data. This product upgrade, the result of a year-long research effort, underwent rigorous testing on Flare's Canary network, Songbird, for several months under volatile market conditions. It has maintained highly accurate decentralized data feeds with a median deviation of only 0.019% from centralized exchanges. We believe in its potential to accelerate Flare DeFi and the broader ecosystem. Pretty cool stuff. Let me see if I have something here. Santiago Velez says this, the co-founder and creator of XDeFi protocol on Flare Networks. Says Flare Networks has released the version 2 of the FTSO, and I couldn't be more excited. The two items that I'm most interested in for XDeFi protocol are cross-chain order books and scalable asset classes, equities, commodities, etc. V2 will cement the FTSO as the preeminent decentralized oracle system for the world. Secure FTSO V2 is enshrined into Flare's core protocol, meaning that it benefits from the economic security of the entire network. It's as secure as the blockchain itself. Fast FTSO V2 updates with each new block on Flare, roughly every 1.8 seconds. This makes it the ideal oracle for DeFi, supporting use cases including lending and borrowing, perpetual and options trading, cross-chain order books, and more. Scalable. The FTSO V2 supports up to 1,000 feeds across various chain asset classes, including equities, commodities, and cryptos, with access to 2 weeks of historical data, decentralized. Each feed is supported by around 100 independent data providers, chosen by users who delegate their stakes to them. This decentralization ensures the system stays honest with strict penalties for misbehavior. And then it says accessible. FTSO V2 removes financial barriers by offering most fees at no cost, making decentralized data more accessible than ever. In addition, FTSO V2 is remarkably easy to use, with developers needing to write less than 10 source lines of code to get started, for example. That sounds like good stuff to me. I'm not a tech guy, but that sounds like good stuff to me. DD1's in the building. UK here, 3 in the morning. What's going on, UK? I appreciate you checking in, DD1. Keyless is in the building. The Lady of Crypto's here. How are you, my friend? Appreciate you checking in. God bless these companies, says Keyless. It must be hard being transparent and trying to do their jobs. Everyone has an opinion on what they should do safely from their sofas. LOL. Indeed. 3 a.m. in the morning, DD1. We appreciate you, my guy. Right? Again, I don't know, weighted portfolios. I don't know, maybe that helps with that kind of stuff. I don't know, maybe. Dexfi.pro, interestingly enough, has some interesting tools for people who want to provide liquidity. I think this is going to answer that question. A fan of the channel keeps asking, if I put this money in into this pool, how much do I make? Can you tell me? I think Dexfi.pro, the team over there, came up with some tools. All right, let me cover this real quick. Steve, our guy, small business doctor, says this. Random thought. We have no idea how big Flare Networks will be. F assets, data, machine learning, compounding yield, futures, derivatives, all the money. That's right, we don't know. And since we don't know, in my opinion, for me, I'm going to let the game come to me. Will the Flare Network stake connector be kicking off rewards like FTSO staking validators? The helpful Flare.space simulator iSpy, the state connector allows information from other chains to be securely and trustlessly used on Flare? It's a great question. Nobody said anything about it. All right. So did I cover all of that? I did. So that was the big news. Unfortunately, people don't understand. Can't believe they would be trashing the team. It's kind of silly. Somebody called the big announcement. Somebody said they knew it was going to be FTSO V2. Kashi says people are going to get disappointed. So anyway, again, that's unfortunate. I hope people understand this is a project that has a chance to be a groundbreaking layer one in their own lane for blockchain of data and AI. That's a massive opportunity, but they got to go out and create products, build the products, get them out, get this chain working. In other words, it has to prove itself in the marketplace. These things are promises, right? We haven't seen FSS work. We haven't seen all the things, the state connector, all these things. We haven't seen them work yet. At this station, what is it? What is that? What does that mean? We haven't seen stuff work yet. We're working on it though, right? We want to see it do its thing in the market, right? Don't chase the game, fam. Let the game come to you. All right, so let's go over this news from Dexfi.pro. You know, I've been big fans of the team over at Dexfi.pro. Had a conversation with them. Really, really looking forward to them feeling like they are able to launch the way that they want to launch with different things, right? So check this out, fam. It says, say goodbye to provide and hope and start making informed moves on the XRP AMM pools. It says here, real-time profit tracking and pool comparisons at your fingertips. Now, this thing going so fast, I don't know how you're going to be able to do this. Let's check it out, though. Pool performance. Dexfi.pro/pool performance. Okay, so let's see what's good. Let's see what's going on over here. Can I hook up my test wallet here or no? I'm on Dexfi.pro. I'm on /pool performance. Okay. So what we got going on here, 7-day performance slant scaled to a year, 30-day performance scaled to a year, 90-day performance and all-time performance. Okay. There's only a couple of comments on this. Let's see what they got going on here. Oh, you hit the thing, provide liquidity, and then you click performance. I see. What is that saying right there? Hold on. You pick a liquidity pool, provide liquidity, and then under this pool information and performance, you can click performance here. Provided, current value, profit loss, provided, current value, transactions. What else is there? I see that. It says estimate APY. Okay. My pools. Markets, pool performance. All right. Markets, pool performance. All right, let's see. How can I log into this Dexfi.pro? So that's pretty cool. They're working on some stuff over there. I like it. Uh, let's see. How do I log on here? Connect Bifrost? Connect Bifrost. Connect Gem. Connect Ledger. Hmm. Uh, uh, Interesting. And do your Bifrost wallet here? That's interesting. Let's see something. Let's see something. Keyless. Buy freaking Dexfi.pro. Keyless. Doing their thing there. Let's see what's good. Just want to check it out and see what's good. Okay, that's good. Hold on a second. I gotta stop doing that. Let's do that. Is it gonna work? It didn't work. It ain't working. Not doing Bifrost. All right, let's do that. Let's go back. I just want to log in and see. I don't see. Let's see what's going on with Gem Wallet. It didn't work. I think I used Gem, right? I don't think it was. Yeah. Let me see something real quick. All right, let's see if I can do it says mainnet. All right. I think I can do it that way. All right. Why would that say logged out? Okay, good. Let's log in. Gem. This might not be up to date, man. Man. All right, come on. Let's see what's good. Yeah, it's not connecting. It's not connecting with any of these wallets. Dexfi.pro. Uh, like the VPN shouldn't, like the VPN shouldn't be messing that up, right? I just want to test something out. Goodness gracious. Um, VPN might be messing it up. Like it shouldn't though, right? Says I'm logged in now, so I think that's good. All right. I don't know. All right. So let's try that again. So what I can tell from that quick going over that thing is go here. Uh I guess I'm on pool performance already. And if I just pick any kind of pool here, uh Bitcoin XRP, provide liquidity. And it's got, you see, it has pool information and it has performance. Bitcoin and XRP. It hit performance here. And what does it share? Shows nothing here. Does that mean no one's in this pool? What's going on? That's nothing. That's nothing there. No, that didn't show us anything. What else? USDC, XRP. Now, is that because full info, trading fees, 0.39%? Okay. Back there, cool. I don't have anything in it, I know. Or is this just my performance based on what I would put in here? All right, so May 7th, 2024, April 12th. These are the transactions. Yeah. We need more of a kind of a tutorial on, like, when you click performance, what is it telling you and not telling you? Is this something that I did? I don't know. It's just the pool's performance, just the pool's performance. All right. That's what it looks like. That's the pool's performance fee after my vote. All right. But that is very, very interesting right there. I saw some AP. Let me go back here. Estimated APY 2%. The estimated APR is made up of 24 hours. Okay, good. Got that. Yeah, so that little video there, that's not enough, right? You're gonna need some audio, because you can't really see this chart here, can you? Favorites, my pools filter. The 30-day performance. This figure represents the profit generated by the pool over the past 30 days, factoring in fees earned and LP tokens. 30-day performance, 30-day profits. This is the amount you would have earned had you deposited 30 days ago and withdrawn today, including the impact of IL. Day performance scale to a year. So maybe I'm not on the right thing. Let's see. But that's good information. Favorites, my pool. I'm going to pick Bitcoin and XRP again. Let me go back. Okay. So there it is right here. So this is the performance here for each pool. So let's see. USDC XRP. Let's see. 0.18%. Okay, performance 0.17 over 30 days. There it is. There's the permanent loss right there. Got it. Got it. Okay, I can see now. Very cool. Then they got a 90-day performance as well. So 90-day performance and what does it say? Performance profits scale to 1 year and permanent loss. So just remember that. Performance profits scale to 1 year and permanent loss. Okay. That's nice stuff. All right. So USDC performance, 30-day profit, 0.177, scale to 1 year, 2.119, and permanent loss, 0.003. That's based on 30 days. If you would have gotten into this pool 30 days, it's interesting. If you would have gotten into the pool 90 days, just the performance is 1.3%. Your profit is 0.924%. Scale to 1 year, that would have been 4.56%. And profit, no performance, and permanent loss, 0.213. Interesting. So I think this might help my guy who keeps asking that question about if I deposit something, what am I going to get if I deposit? You know what I mean? He keeps asking that. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we have the Bifrost option, but it didn't really work. Keyless. Mastermind 5, DAI lied to me that all the world's a stage. Thank God I stopped watching his videos. Keela says, wow, we are almost 2 years worth of FLR drops already. This is insane how time flies. I know. January 26th, that's it. January 26th, this is it. But that's interesting stuff from Dexfi.pro to have that tool available. That's good metrics. That's some good data. Shout out to freaking Dexfi.pro. That's good stuff. I have to reach out. That's nice. That's nice stuff there. All right. Let's get back to the chat. Yeah, 2 years. So Dexfi.pro, that's pretty impressive that you're able to do that. Make sure I covered everything that I wanted to cover with you guys. The boomer comment from Flare Network says, don't let your FLR sit idle. Here's what you can do. Wrap your FLR for flare drops. Delegate to get extra rewards. Dive into the Flare DeFi for RFLR. They must have seen my videos that I uploaded, Keyless. Then they got a little guide here for people, a quick guide. Let's see what they got. Let's see what Flare Networks put out. A guide to RFLR rewards. How does it work? Earning RFLR. Blaze, Kinetic, SparkDex, Scepter. How is FLR distributed? It's pretty good. What about any unclaimed or that's pretty good. I'm gonna copy this. Put this in the chat here if you guys would like to check it out. Flare Networks kind of, so, you know, some people like to read stuff, some people like to see stuff. So there's the link right there. You can read it. You can read that. That's pretty cool. They did that. I think that's awesome. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. The borrowing and lending thing on Kinetic, okay, fine. You know, it is what it is. You know, the borrow stables, you're not able to borrow, but you can deposit. You can deposit and earn 30-something% if you feel like, you know, for me, my portfolio would have to be straight, you know, weaned down to what I needed to be, adding to got the positions added to a minimum I'd like them to see. In other words, if I would like to see at least $1,000 invested in something, I have $1,000 invested in it. Now, if I would like to see $400 invested as a minimum, I have it invested in that asset. But I'd like to see 2,000 invested in this asset, I have it, right? That portfolio set. And sometimes if your portfolio might not necessarily be set, maybe you need those stables to get some assets to get to that goal of having your portfolio set and ready for October, November, December of this year for all, you know, as much of 2025 that the market is going to give us, you know, that type of deal. But again, I use Stargate, Michael Marchese. I use Stargate to bridge over because I wanted to use the Stargate bridge. I just got a feeling, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Stargate might get in the RFLR thing. I don't know. I have a feeling. I have a feeling they might get into it. I don't know. The board over there at that foundation or whoever the emissions, this is the emissions board, the emissions community, the emissions DAO, those folks, the emissions foundation, they might they might say, let's divvy some of that RFLR to Stargate. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But that's why I did it. DD1 says an XLR, Theta, and XRP. I hear you, my friend. DD1 says I'm still going to stack FLR. I hear you, bro. You're welcome, Keela. So, listen, I just wanted to bring that to you guys real quick. I appreciate you guys checking in. It's unfortunate that some people in the community are a little disappointed by the upgrade to the FTSO, which make the FTSO better. It's unfortunate people will be disappointed about improvement. But there it is. There it is, fam. There it is. Thank you again for checking in. I hope I covered everything this time that I said I was going to cover. JR Alcorta, I miss you checking in, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Jack's in the building, as always. I appreciate you. He said, did I miss the FLR news? That's the news. FTSO V2 is out. That's right. Keela says Stargate became quite a monster. It's used in so many places. Even some obscure DGen DeFi platforms utilize them sometimes. Yep. Very interesting, truly. Yeah. So there it is, fam. Remember, don't chase the game. Let the game come to you. All right. Listen, I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate you guys checking in. Key listen. DD1, Mastermind 5. I appreciate Pookie. I appreciate you guys checking in. JR Alcorta, Michael, my guy, Jack, and Yosef. I appreciate you guys checking in. Rafi, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you being here tonight. Yeah, I think I mentioned everyone. Appreciate you guys checking in. I'm going to end this live stream like I do all my live streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, or perhaps ponder the idea or a notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you. Bye.